Hello, my name is James, and today I'm going to bring you something that's a slightly different flavour. Because I've been thinking, whilst Tom and Stephen have been keeping us spiritually well with their talks, I've also been trying to stay physically well. Now, there's certain things we can't do whilst we're in isolation at home. For example, I can't get a haircut, but what we can do is do exercises within our house. Now, I've been trying to do that, and I thought it would be really great if some of you could join me doing that. Because I think we can all do something to try and stay fit, whatever it is, even from our own home. Now, I could speak for hours about the physical and mental benefits that good exercise does, but I'm sure you've heard them all before. And I have had the brilliant opportunity to work with lots of professional physiotherapists and personal trainers over the time I've been playing for Great Britain. And so I'm hoping to take some of what I've learnt and share it with you. And in the coming videos, I will endeavour to put together a wide range of exercises and tailor them to all abilities within our congregation. This week's video I'm going to call Starting Off Slow. And this is because hopefully it's going to have something that will work for everyone and that everyone will be able to have a go at. What I'm going to do is base it around the general mobility of the whole body, and it should be a nice steady pace so that people will be able to follow along. Now, the things you'll need, I'm not going to require you to go out and buy some heavy weights. All you'll need is some comfortable clothing, some water, not because it's going to be a sweaty workout, because hydration is really important all of the time, let alone doing exercise. Then a steady object, potentially a chair or maybe the sink just to hold on to if you need it. And then 2 tins. I'm using chunky tomatoes, but I'm told finely chopped will work just as well. So hopefully you have paused the video there and gone away and maybe got the stuff you needed. And as I mentioned in that little bit of text there, I think it would be really useful if you watched the exercises first so you can get to know them and then do it and join along the second time. It's really easy, just rewind the video to here again and you can join with me the second time. Now, what I want you to do is all the exercises I'll show at different paces, and what I want you to try and do is find the best pace for you and then do that, because some of them I'll do a bit quicker. I'll show you what to do if you're maybe a little bit more confident, or if you're feeling maybe your balance isn't too good today or not feeling quite as steady, then you can slow them down, and that's what your steady object is for. So in this case I've got a chair just here, but this could be, you could lean on your kitchen sink or any different thing just that's nice and steady, just for a bit of support if you need it. Now, if at any point you feel any pain, please stop straight away. None of this should be painful, and it will just stop you getting injured if you stop straight away, if you feel any pain. Now, I'm going to start off, we're going to work from the bottom of the body up. So we're going to start off with some calf pumps. And what these are, just next to your steady object, hands on it, and we're just going to lift your heels like so. And this is just driving your knees forward, and this will be working your calves. If you're feeling a little bit more confident, you can go a bit quicker, or if you're not feeling quite as steady, just slow it down a bit and make sure you're nice and safe when you're doing it all. The next one I'm going to show you is just some lunges off the chair, and these are going to start with just reaching back your toe, just one foot after the other behind you. If you're not feeling quite as confident, just a little bit smaller ones, and then if you are feeling good, you can slightly lunge into it, bending both legs, slightly lunge into them. Okay, the next one is just going to be reaching off the side, like so. Just moving each leg to the side of your surface. Okay, so now this is where our cans are going to come in. I'm going to grab mine, again the chunky tomatoes. And what we want here, this is going to be a squat sort of pick-up action. So all I want you to do is keeping your back nice and straight, bend down, all the way back up, picking it up, and bending at the knees again, back nice and straight, and putting it back down. As simple as that. So down, and down. Up, and down. Now, if you're confident with that, you can just add in a bit of a turn at the top, and that will keep your hip mobility really, really nice and loose. Just adding in a small turn. Okay, then the next one we're going to go for is some sort of high knees sort of action. So again, when you're facing this way, you should just be able to lift up your knees. I'll show you this way as well. Just maybe lifting them to about waist height if you can. If you can't, just a little bit lower. Trying to just pick up your knees a bit. If you're feeling confident, then you can take your hands off and just do a sort of marching motion. And then again, even more confident, you can use your tins as a sort of counterbalance for when you're marching like this. Now, next we're going to do a little bit more hip movement. So we're just gonna circle around like this. Just keep your hips nice and loose. Again, holding onto your steady surface. If you're not feeling great with your balance, that's fine. And once we've done that, we're going to move on to some more upper body stuff. So I'm going to take a moment, as maybe you should, to grab a drink, because like I said, hydration is very important. So I'm now going to take a seat on this chair here, and then first of all we're going to work on just punching out forward, just pushing your arms forward like this. If you're again feeling confident, you can move a bit quicker, a bit slower if you need to. You'll probably feel this in your arms after a few seconds, because it is a tiring one. And then what we're going to do next, if I just move my chair on to show this one, is we're going to have your arms out and then just doing small circles on the ends. So holding the cans, small circles, and then making the circles slightly bigger, just making sure I don't punch the TV here, making your circles slightly bigger, and then back to feeling a bit smaller, and you'll probably really feel that in your upper arm and shoulders. Okay, and then we're going to move just one more for your arms. It's just lifting up from your shoulders, so slowly, and then more quickly if you'd like to. It's up from your shoulders, really keeping those arms nice and loose. And that, I reckon you'll really be able to feel that by now. I certainly can. And you'll probably be able to feel it tomorrow as well. So now I'm going to put down the cans. And now we're just going to do a little bit of neck mobility. So just starting off by just looking over one shoulder, then the other shoulder. So we're going to start looking to the side. And then just slowly over to the other side. And then back again. And then to the other side. And then from there, we're just going to roll down through the bottom, up to the other side. And then rolling again down, up to the bottom as we slow down and come to the end. This will probably feel quite nice, hopefully. And then rolling once more, back to the other side. Now we're just going to try and touch your ears on your shoulder. So we'll start going one way. Don't stretch too far down this side, just so you can feel it. And then over to the other side. And then back again. And once more. Okay, so now we have finished that. What we're going to go into now is just a light warm down. Again, just to sort of stretch out the muscles a little bit, make it so you're not going to hurt too much in the morning. So what we're going to start with, again, using your surface, we're just going to do a sort of lunge type action. So 1 foot back, and you're going to try and keep your heel to the floor, and then just try and drop your knee, and you should feel that around the bottom here, in the front of your leg and in your calf. So the more you drop your knee, and the more you should be able to feel it, and just hold it there. For 8 to 10 seconds is generally about right for a stretch. And then we're going to, what I'll do is I'll do one side of the body, then you can just mirror it yourself. So what I'm going to do now is the same lunge, but instead your heel up this time, and just pushing down your leg. So front leg's bent, and the next one you're sort of pushing through with your hips, and you should be able to feel a stretch in your quad there. Again, for 8 to 10 seconds. Then next one we're going to do is your hamstring. So legs straight, one leg, and then the other one out in front of you, slight bend in this leg. And then just try and touch your toes if you can, keeping the leg you're stretching straight and the other one bent. Okay, and now we'll go back to the chair for these ones. And we're just going to do some for the arms as well, because we do a lot of arm action. So just putting one arm across your body, another arm up towards your shoulder, and then just holding that across there for the count of 8. And then putting that arm over your shoulder, then the other arm just up to your elbow, and just lightly pushing down. Okay. You joined me after the video, and I just thought I'd bring a few more things to you. First of all, I hope you've really enjoyed the video. It was something new to me, probably as well as you. Hopefully you've been able to do as many of the exercises as you can. That's the real point of these videos, is to sort of try and keep everyone fit, like I said before, and that'd be really great if you could. Second of all is, hopefully you've subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, there's a red box down below that you'll hit, and there's a little bell next to it. If you hit that, it'll mean you're notified every time we upload to the channel, and that means you won't miss anything, hopefully. If you are new, please do check out the rest of the channel. There's some really interesting stuff on here, which is much more important than what I'm doing now. So please do go and have a look for yourself, because it's all really great stuff. There's also the fact that hopefully I'll be making more of these videos. What I'll try and do is add in progressions on what we've done today. So adding in more exercises, and then I'll also try and add in some more different, more workout type things, where we maybe pick up the pace of things, maybe do some more intense exercises, which will hopefully be good for some of you who maybe found today a little bit easy. And that brings me on to my third point of, please do let me know what you thought of today's video. You can either use the comment section down below or get in contact with me personally. We'd love to hear from you. And that's just to see what you thought, whether you found it too easy today, whether you enjoyed the level, or whether you would like it to be more difficult, or you found it too hard. Just please do let me know. All feedback would be useful. I'm new to this, as well as a lot of you probably will be. So we're all sort of trying to learn together here. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you've probably just given up 15 minutes of your day to watch me ramble on about fitness. So thank you very much for that, even if you haven't got anything else out of the video. And hopefully I will see you again very soon, and that you'll continue watching the channel. Thanks very much.